Somebody asked me if they could buy Tesla stock right now, and I said, okay, I'm gonna record a new video update on Tesla stock. So before you hit that buy button, wait until the end of this video about Tesla stock, because it looks strong, but you need to take a deep breath and back away from your trading platform. Well, let's review what we saw in the previous Tesla stock analysis. I will go through weekly demand zones that already played out, like this one at around $294 per share, and explain why chasing price is a classic swing trader mistake. So let's rewind a little bit. We were talking about this demand level a few weeks ago, and look at how it played out. It's been insane. We recorded a video about this particular stock, Tesla, and how we could take long swing trades on Tesla, bullish option strategies and everything, expecting a strong move on the way up. Okay, so after such a strong rally here with a bullish gap included at these demand level at around $294 per share was Tesla stock. After such a strong rally, well, what are you going to think about this? Well, you're going to think that, well, you're going to miss a trade, and then you should be buying using breakout stock strategies. What happened? Well, as almost always, okay, price is attracted to this demand level at on the weekly time frame on Tesla weekly time frame. 1W in the middle of the screen means 1 week of time for every candlestick, and price dropped down there. If you had used a breakout strategy, you would have obviously lost. So what happens here now? So after a few weeks, Tesla breaks out with the support of that demand level on the weekly time frame. So that demand level here gave us a textbook, okay, trade reaction, and was the springboard, okay, for Tesla's bullish continuation that ended at printing two large bullish candlesticks. Again, large candlestick bodies. This one almost close at 100% of the candle range. So after such strong rally, it's not a good idea to buy. We expect Tesla to break these highs and all-time highs. Could this happen now? Well, it could, obviously. Nobody knows, but the demand level is down there, as we're going to see now in the smaller time frame. So once weekly demand gained control, it's time to start buying Tesla. Tesla blasted through anything you call here resistance or whatever, okay, and it rallied very, very strongly, and what most traders could call like resistance, support and resistance, but we know better. It wasn't resistance, it was just air, okay, between two imbalances here and another one at the top. So the demand level played out really, really well. So what do we have now? If we take a look at the smaller time frames on the daily, and if you seriously analyze price action, what do you think this is? This is I mean, distribution, probably taking profits. There is not a single imbalance here, maybe in the smaller time frames, but this is a real mess that has lasted about, how long? 26 bars. That's like a month, okay, of trading for Tesla. This is a mess. A lot of candlesticks trading in the same range. Trading here is very, very complicated. So where is the demand level? The demand level is right there on the daily time frame at around $360 per share on Tesla. So we've got that demand level, and you might think, well, now I need to wait for 1, 2, 3 days, maybe 1, 2 weeks. Yes, if you want a higher probability type of trade. You can buy here expecting a breakout, and what happens if this magnet, if this demand level on Tesla attracts price? Tesla's price, stock price today is $443 per share. We need a pullback of about 19%, 20%, and you are going to be thinking, but why would Tesla drop 20%? Well, I don't know. Maybe this news event that might happen, that will happen the 22nd of October 2025, which is tomorrow, Wednesday, might trigger something, or it might just help the breakout above all-time highs again, as we can see on the weekly time frame. So now trading with it, look at these bearish candles here, buying here, expecting this is not a good idea. I'm sure that you understand that. Do you have some extra information, insider information that will tell, well, is telling you that this is going to happen? Okay, no problem. But I'm not leaning on any insider information or anything else. I am only looking at where the strong imbalances are, and this is a very strong imbalance. Look at the strength of this move with two large candlestick patterns, large candlestick bodies, sorry, and then followed by a gap of about 5-6%. So this is a very strong imbalance that starts right there at $360 on Tesla stock daily time frame. So, and this is it. So naturally, most traders will say, hey, new demand zone, I should buy right now. No, we should wait. Okay, and because that is a trap. You don't chase price after it moves away from demand. You wait for price to return to that area, to pull back into it. So right now, Tesla price today is at $444 per share, is way above that demand level that usually acts as a magnet. Okay, and there is no retracement inside. So if you buy now, you could make a lot of money after the news event if it is positive, whatever. But then you will be buying into these price action. You will be buying with this price action here on the weekly, two red candles, that when you see red, you don't go green or blue or white. You don't buy, you wait. Okay, so, and as I said before, the daily time frame is a mess with 4 weeks of time doing nothing. Okay, so right now Tesla is trading way above this demand level on the daily at $360 per share, and there is no retracement inside. So what do you want to buy, retail or wholesale? Obviously retail. No, wholesale. Okay, it's cheaper. So you don't go to the market and pay 10 euros for, let's say, I don't know, strawberries or cranberries or lemons when you know there will be 4 euros next week. So it's the same with stocks. So now it is too expensive after a very strong rally, and if we are patient, then we will be rewarded. So there is no demand zone in control here. There is nothing here on the smaller time frames right now. The fresh daily demand level is lower on Tesla, $360 per share, as I said. If you didn't buy already, okay, based on the weekly demand level and other smaller time frame imbalances, or if you didn't buy on this demand level that we mentioned a few months ago, which is playing out really well, you are, I'm afraid to tell you that you are late. Entering now would mean chasing a trade that has already run its course from these weekly and monthly demand levels much lower. So you would be buying into potential resistance supply with price action being a mess on the weekly and the daily time frame, and that is not a good idea. We're now in a place where Tesla could start ranging, which has been doing it for about more than a month, before correcting. So will it drop down there to the daily and the weekly? That's what we want. Okay, so Tesla buying right now is not a good idea because the rule is very simple. We buy at demand on that daily, here on the weekly too, at the monthly too. We buy at demand, not after demand, not after a very strong rally. We need to wait for the pullbacks. The same way that we had to wait for the pullback for 3-4 months, and then Tesla, okay, it's breaking all-time highs, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to buy Tesla. Whoops. Breakout stock strategy failed. Okay, so it is not a good idea to do that. Okay, so will I be right? I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I'm just waiting as if you go out fishing with friends to a river or to the sea. You just wait for the fish to swallow the bait. That's it. Okay. So we buy at demand, not after a very strong rally. That's a very important rule. So let price come to you. Be the sniper and not the machine gun trying to kill mosquitoes with a machine gun. So let's see what happens. If Tesla wants to drop down there, or if it wants to continue rallying and creating other demand levels like this one. But for now, the demand levels, the previous demand levels that I analyzed over the last weeks, months, played out beautifully. So will this time Tesla do this, or will it break these highs and all-time highs and create new demand levels? Well, we'll see. Alert set and waiting. If you like this video, click on the like button. We will be glad to have you on the channel. And even better if you subscribe. Have a great day.